Hello, everybody. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
How are you?
Fine.
I'm fine. Good afternoon.
Hello, hello. Okay, please, we're gonna have the attendance registry. Please activate your camera and say present. Bahaña,
I'm here, teacher. Good afternoon.
Chica,
Present.
Conza, Del Peso, Manzano,
Present.
Morocho,
I'm here, teacher.
Palma, Parra, Peñafiel,
I'm here, teacher.
Pérez,
I'm here, teacher.
Vivaque, Pilax,
Teacher present. You okay?
your camera, please, Pilax.
Teacher, I drumming on my phone, please.
Okay, Pilax, Pin, Posliwa.
Present, teacher. Relax.
Sorry, but your camera must be on, Isabel. Quiroz.
Good afternoon, Miss.
Hello, Romo.
I'm here, teacher.
Sánchez. Santana.
I'm here, teacher.
Sarco.
Present, I'm here, teacher.
Segura.
Present, teacher.
Tavares.
I'm here, teacher.
Tenorio.
I'm here, teacher.
Topanta. Tumbaco. Vera. Vergara.
I'm here.
Zambrano.
I'm present.
Zambrano.
I'm here.
Okay, very nice. So I hope you could have seen that we have changed this link of the class. Make sure that you use this link for our classes from now on, okay? Only this link. The other one, not anymore, okay? Palma, okay, no problem. Anybody else wants me to register the attendance? Vera Eli. Hello? Anybody else?
Good afternoon, teacher.
Anybody? Okay, so in our session today, we're going to explore some methods and strategies to teach grammar and vocabulary. This is session 11. In this lesson, we're going to apply engagement-focused grammar vocabulary strategies in a live group PPP demonstration class. You are required to read this article that is called Students' Engagement in Learning Grammar Learning. It is on pages 56 to 64. So what you need to do is you go to the platform and you will find the link that will guide you to the article. Then you click here on PDF, and you will have access to the link. This was an article that was created some months ago by myself, Carlos, Talia, and Evelyn. And it is related to grammar and vocabulary. So we're going to have to read the article and then get the main ideas. Okay. So I'm going to give you 10 minutes to review the article. You'll have 10 minutes to read and review. Okay. You can turn off your cameras to read. That's okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, everybody, I hope you had enough time to review your notes from this reading. And now we're going to take a poll on Mentimeter to check your understandings of the quiz and also from the text. All right, let's begin. So I'm gonna share this Mentimeter link you need to access. And also there's the QR code that you can use for the activity, okay? Are you in on Mentimeter? It's one player now. Okay, there are 9 players, 11, 12, 15, 16. Let's wait for 2 more and then we begin. Okay, 18. Now we can start. Are you ready? Yes? Okay, very good. So let's get started. In our first question in this quiz, we have, you need to answer the questions quickly to get more points. Okay, the question was clear. It says, according to the study, what was the main difficulty students had when learning English grammar? Well, we had some options. We said learning new vocabulary, memorizing grammar rules, reading long texts, and pronouncing words. But in this case, the main problem or the main difficulty is memorizing grammar rules. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay, in the second question we had, which teaching approach helped students feel more engaged and confident according to the article? The right answer is interactive and student-centered activities. Let's go to the next question. Okay, in this question we have something related to motivation. How did students' past learning experiences affect their motivation? In this case, we have positive experiences increased engagement. Positive experiences increased engagement. Let's dive into the next question. Hey guys, the question was, what was one main result about using technology in grammar teaching according to the article? One of the results was that it improved learning and confidence. So by using technology, confidence, autoconfianza, and also learning, aprendizaje, are increased, okay, using technology. Next question. Okay, this question asked, what teaching strategy does the study recommend to connect grammar theory with real use? What is the recommendation? Flexible and student-centered strategies. Flexible and student-centered. What is the meaning of this student-centered strategies? Anybody knows? I have a question. Is explanation a student-centered strategy? Explanation? Say yes or no in the chat, please. Yes or no? Is explanation a student-centered strategies? Explanation, la explicación. Explanation is student-centered strategies. You said yes, but the answer is no. No, 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 no. Olvídense de la explicación. Explanation is not longer used. Eso es parte de la vieja escuela. Explanation, eso no es basado en el estudiante, eso es basado en el profesor. So when the teacher speaks and explains a class, olvídese de eso. Eso ya no vale. So, one more question. Do you think problem-based learning is student-centered strategy? Say yes or no. Problem-based learning. Problem-based learning. Is it student-centered strategy? Aprendizaje basado en problemas. Problem-based learning. Is it student-centered strategy? Yes, very good. So remember, we present a problem to our students and they have to find a solution. That is a student-centered strategy, okay? The student finds the solution, not the teacher. So that is a student-centered strategy. And one more question for you. Do you think dictation, dictado, is dictation student-centered strategy? or teacher-based strategy? What do you think? Student-centered or teacher-centered? Dictation. Is it student-centered or teacher-centered? El dictado. Yes, that's right. It's teacher-centered. El famoso dictado. Copien lo que les voy a dictar. That is traditional. It's not student-centered. It's teacher-centered. Okay? All right. So now let's dive into the next question. Remember, if we want to increase motivation and grammar learning, we need to use what? Student-centered strategies, not teacher-centered strategies, okay? Student-centered strategies, that is the correct answer. Okay, question 6. This is an open-ended question, okay? It's your opinion, your learning. The question asks, what strategies from the article would you use in your demo class? In this case, there was no correct answer, but it was your opinion. So you have feedback, retroalimentación, feedback, very good. PPP. Do we have PPP on the article? No, we don't have this. No se invente. Eso no está en el artículo. Role play. Do we have this in the article? Role plays? No. Interactive activities with technological support? Yes. We need to use technology. Technology for grammar. The study recommends using interactive and communicative activities supported by technology to apply grammar. This is a copy-paste from ChatGPT, right? Copy-paste. Okay, and interactive class, digital tools, very good. So in a nutshell, if you want to teach grammar, what do you need to use? First, you need to use technology. Second, you need to use student-centered strategies. Okay, student-centered strategies and technology. Remember this, okay? In your demo class, you need to use technology and student-centered strategies. Now, we're gonna dive into the next activity. Thank you for your participation in this Mentimeter activity. I hope you can have enjoyed it. Let's move into the next practice, which is we're gonna add, now we learned about grammar, right? Now we're gonna learn a little bit about vocabulary teaching. Let's watch the next video to briefly understand how to teach vocabulary, especially teacher trainers, okay? For students who want to be teachers, this is important, okay? Please watch the video and take notes. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Watch the video and take a note.
Yes, we're gonna watch the video and take notes. What is this video about? Is it about grammar? What is it about? It's about how. Come on, participate.
How to teach vocabulary.
How to teach vocabulary. Thank you. So pay attention to the video, okay?
Go. So she gives them the first word, go, and then she's drilling them again in a very natural kind of way. Tattoo. Good. So I think for most people, for most teachers, when it comes to presenting language to a class, the classic way, the default way is to just write the word on the board and then to sort of expect the learners to know what that word means and how we can use it. Yeah. We're going to look at an alternative way of presenting language from an expert. So in this class, students are going to listen to a song and Laura needs to pre-teach them a set of vocabulary in order to be able to do that well.
Right, what about here? What can you see here in this picture?
Okay, so she's shown an image, doesn't say what it is, and she's asking the general question of what do you see? Hopefully the words that they say, Laura can latch onto and narrow in. Let's see what the learners say in response to this picture.
Good, very good, but stronger than an agreement. When two people get married, they say, I will do things, I will be good, da, da, da. They make a promise. Very good.
Narrowing in, right? Stronger than an agreement. And then she uses her mouth. And then as soon as she does that, the learner's like, promise. And now what does she do with the word promise? Let's see.
Promise. So when two people get married, they need to keep the promise, right? Keep a promise. Keep. If they don't keep a promise, we say they broken. Very good, but not broken, but break. Very good.
So we often say keep a promise. We often say break a promise. And she's trying to elicit that from.
I have a question. Is this teacher using Spanish to teach?
No.
What
No,
language,
no use.
what language
No.
is the teacher using?
English.
English.
Do students speak English?
Yes.
The students.
Yes. Students speaking. No.
They
No.
don't speak English. They speak Chinese, but they are learning English. You see, we don't need to use Spanish to teach English. You only have to think about how to teach it with examples, pictures, similar words, but avoid using English. I'm sorry, Spanish. Avoid using Spanish. Spanish would be the last option for you. ¿Ok? Esta recomendación va para los que a veces me graban videos hablando español. Remember, no Spanish is necessary in your teaching. ¿Ok?
The learners in order to build upon this isolated word of promise and expand their knowledge, basically, about this word.
Right. Which one's good to do? Keep a promise? Very good.
Which one is good to do? This is a really good concept checking question, or CCQ. And you want to continuously do that after each presentation of any new word that you've introduced, because it really consolidates what the learners have understood from what you've just taught them.
He estado preparando mis postulaciones para prácticas de ingeniería aeronáutica y la verdad es que son ultra complicadas.
So again, keep a promise.
Keep a promise.
Break a promise.
Do you think repetition is good? Remember our conversation. Is repetition good?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
it is good, but we can use something better that is a conversation. So you use this vocabulary in a conversation and then you practice it. Okay? Repetition is good, but a conversation is better.
Michelle, can you try?
Keep a promise.
Very good. And Jodie, can you try this one?
Performance.
Very good. Break Break a promise.
Instead of separating it into its three parts, break a promise, instead she said it in a much more natural way, like you and I would say it, connected the k from the break to the of the next word. So it sounds more like break her promise, break her promise, break her promise.
Break a promise. Very good. Very good. What do you think has happened here in this picture?
Another picture, another elicitation question.
Try and put it in the present. Lost is past. I want the present. Very good. Good. How do you spell that? Good. So you say you can lose something, right? You can lose a key, for example. Like lose. Yeah, I've done this before. What else?
Do you see what the teacher is using? The teacher is using a real object. What do we call this strategy in English? When you use real objects around you? Is it TPR? What is the strategy called? It's called? Come on, use your memories. ChatGPT, help me. What do we use the strategy to call objects around you? What is its name?
PPP.
That's not a strategy. That's a model.
Is object-based learning? No.
It's called realia. When you use realia, you use objects around you. Remember, realia.
Can you lose? Okay, so you can lose something. You can also lose.
Again, that parallelism, lose something, lose some.
Very good. So
to make the gap a bit shorter for them.
Someone.
That information gap.
Good. What about these guys? Yes. Do you think they've been together for a long time or a short time? Long time, right? So we can say they have.
Do you think giving options for vocabulary or beginners is good? When you give them options, when you say this or this, is it good? When I give my students options, for example, do you like a phone or a remote control? Is giving options good? For comprehension? Yes, remember, you need to give your students options to make comprehension easier. Because if you only ask, what do you like? But if you give them options, what do you like? Ceviche or encebollado? Which one do you like? You know, you give them options and they're going to understand if you give them options, okay? True or false? I like ceviche, true or false? And you say true, maybe you'll say no. Remember, giving options is another strategy you can use with your students.
Stay together. Stay. Yeah.
Lots of CCQs, lots of 50-50s here. When you're asking a question to check that the learners have understood something, the more binary it is, the better it is normally. So here, what Laura's done is they say, if you stay together, are you together for a long time or a short time? That's a really good.
You see, she's giving the students options, short time or long time, and they have to pick one.
Example of a 50-50 question, because there's only two options there and only one of them is the right answer and they're opposites.
If you stay together, do you ever separate or do you always stay together?
You see, separate or stay together. Options, remember, the options are the best way that your students understand a language. Even if they don't know, they can associate it, you see? And that is the way that you don't need to speak Spanish to them. For example, Julissa, is your first name Kenji or Kenli?
No, my Yeah, my first name is Kenji.
You see, she understood my question even though my question was fast. Is your first name Blue? But then I gave her the options. The options make people understand better, okay? Remember, giving options to your students.
Good, good. So they've been together for, I can say, a lifetime. Good, good, good. What about here? What can you see?
That is another strategy you can use to teach vocabulary. The teacher is using what? What is the teacher using? Is she using a picture or a book?
The picture.
Sure.
See, it was easier to answer when I gave you the option. You see? So yes, the teacher is using a picture. A picture. Use pictures to teach vocabulary. Okay?
Try and use the word go. Go.
She's giving them some clues, right? So she gives them the first word, go.
And now she's moving. What do we call this strategy? She said, go. What do we call this? The strategy? Is it realia? Remember the strategy. What is it? Guys, you have 0 in methodology, believe me, if you don't remember this.
Total physical response. No.
Yes, Isabel, total physical response. Total physical response involves actions. Okay, so the teacher is saying, go. And when you use your body, you also show comprehension. Okay, go. So students understand, okay, go. Okay, I understand go now. It's easier if you use your body. Go, TPR. Thank you, Isabel.
And then she's using body language to show them, is it come or
Yeah, body language. Use your body language in TPR.
is it like away, right? Let's see if they get it.
Go, go. I heard it over here. Go.
So they're almost there. She gives them the first letter.
I heard it. Go. Go away.
Really good. So that's like another way that you can elicit, right? By doing the first letter, prompting them, and seeing if they get it then as well.
Away.
And that is another way to teach vocabulary. You use a complement. Go, complete. Go, home. Go home. Go
Work,
to work. Go
to a school,
to school. Go
The supermarket.
to the supermarket. See, we're not repeating. We're not listening and repeating. We're creating another word, and that is complement. Use complements to teach vocabulary, especially verbs. When you use complements with verbs, it's easy to remember. For example, you say, learn Japanese, learn math, learn Japanese, learn English, learn math. What else? Learn
Chinese.
Right.
Italian, learn Chinese, learn, okay?
Very good. Very good, Via. It's a record. Record.
Oh, I like what she's done there as well. She's marked the stressed
Does anyone
syllable
have a record
because the
player
student said
at home?
record, like the verb instead of
do?
record,
Great, I
like
have
the
a
noun,
record
which is
player.
what Laura wanted here.
Record.
So marking that stress with a circle, really good way.
What about this guy?
Visual representation of stress.
Yeah, the print on the skin is.
So she used a strategy to mark the stressed syllable. She put it a dot there. Record, okay?
Is a
That's a strategy to teach pronunciation. You put the dot on the syllable and students will remember that that is the stressed syllable. Record.
Say it again. Sasu. Yeah. Sasa. Sorry. Tattoo.
And she's done the stress syllable again, the visual with the circle on tattoo.
So we say he has a.
She's given them a sentence stem.
And now she's giving the prompt and they have to complete. She has a tattoo,
Tattoo.
right? She has
Look.
Glass.
she has eyes. She has
Here.
very good. And that's another way to help your students using some prompts. She has a, or she goes to, etc.
So that they can complete it by using the same word again, so that she can again check that they know where the stress is.
Tattoo. Two sounds. Stress is on the second. Tattoo. Good. I have a tattoo, and my husband has a tattoo. We have the same tattoo.
Nice. She's bringing in.
She's teaching the verb have and has, you see? In their vocabulary, she's teaching I have, she has, we have. So I have a tattoo. Mary has a tattoo. We have a tattoo. You see? That is how you can teach grammar as well. I am a teacher. You are a
Student.
student. And we are people. You see, I'm teaching the verb to be.
Some personal aspect into this word as well. That's always really good.
It's the same. It's a heart. I have a heart, and he has a heart.
You see, that's a verb have. I have a heart. He has a heart. We have a heart. They have a heart. That's conjugation, verb conjugation.
Emotionally engaging them is always a really good idea.
So they're the same. So we can say they are matching. Matching.
So this is really good because she's linking her personal experience to the actual word that she wants to teach them as well, and using a.
That's another strategy. Link your personal experiences to the class. For example, I have a dog. Her name is Luna. I love my dog. My dog is really cute. You see? And I'm teaching you the verb have. I have. So you need to link the class to your personal experiences. For example, his name is Eddie. He works or he worked as a military in the past. He has a big house. He lives in El Carmen, for example. So I'm using personal experience to connect with people's emotions.
Different color to denote that collocation aspect from before. We more often than not say matching tattoos, which is why matching tattoos has a.
Con la Universidad Europea Online podrás disfrutar de la flexibilidad de decidir a qué ritmo estudiar. Desde el primer día,
Stronger correlation than say we have identical tattoos.
Good. So matching tattoos. Do you have the same tattoo?
Yeah.
Good.
CCQ, concept checking
Does
question
anyone
again.
have a matching tattoo? Just me. Good. Okay. So one more time.
That is another strategy. Smile. Or even laugh. You try to laugh with them to connect with their emotions. Okay? That's also important. It's not about being serious the whole class, but sometimes you need to break the ice and make them laugh or at least smile.
Make a wish.
Okay.
Good. So now we're
keep a
reviewing
promise.
the words again with the images.
You can also have. I heard Sasa say it earlier. You can also say make a promise.
So that's really good as well.
So when you're
She's
saying,
including
"I will,"
words from the actual learners, and she's making it part of the core word set here.
You're making a promise. Keep a promise.
Drilling them again in a very natural kind of way.
Lovely. Good. Lose.
That is something that I don't recommend, repetition, because that's also traditional. Instead of repeating, I can teach the verb lose something, lose something. And then I ask a question. Carlos, do you always lose your phone? Do you always lose your phone? Yes or no?
Yes.
You don't know where your phone is, right? Okay, so that's another example. Instead of listen and repeat, you can ask them a question and have a conversation with them.
Someone.
Lose.
Something.
For example.
Lose the keys.
Yeah. So do they break apart if they stay together?
Good example of another concept checking question, CCQ there. Nice and
Good, so we
quick.
can say they-
Only yes or no.
Keep them promise.
Right, yeah, because they stay together, right?
Go away.
Go away.
Using the same body language, away, away.
Get away.
Get away.
Good. Yuki, can you try?
Get away.
Get away.
Get away.
Very good. Helen, you try?
Get away.
Okay, and instead of asking them to repeat, you can ask them a question about their personal experiences. Like, do you go home in the evening or in the morning? When do you go home? In the evening or in the morning?
In
And
the
they learn,
evening.
okay, go home. They are practicing the structure, go home.
Very good. And May, can you try?
Really nice natural sounding pronunciation from the learnative because of Laura's
This is
very
a-
natural modeling. That's really good.
Record. Record. Record player. All of these words are in the song.
So this technique then that Laura used to present language is useful literally whenever you've got like a set of words to teach students. The summary part, the reason why she was able to go so quickly was because they had internalized that language really, really well as a result of her teaching it systematically, eliciting it with an image, pronouncing the words in a very natural kind of way, and then also asking relevant, short, binary CCQs to cement that information.
CCQs, what does that mean? CCQs, what does that mean? CCQs.
Concept checking and questions.
Yes. Comprehension checking questions. Yes, no, true, false. Option A, option B. Okay, very good. So we have learned a lot about how to teach vocabulary and also how to teach grammar. To teach vocabulary, you should remember some tips such as use your body language, use pictures, ask your students some options and they would understand. For example, do you like chocolate or candies? That's another example. And you can also use complements. For example, go home, go to school, go to the supermarket, okay? And to teach vocabulary to teach grammar on the other hand, you can use technology. One way to use technology is by using apps or platforms. Mentimeter is like a poll platform that you can use to ask your students questions about their personal lives. For example, do you like ceviche? And then they say yes, no, so, okay? So you can use this app to connect with your students and to teach them grammar. And also you need to remember, do we need to use student-centered approach or teacher-centered approach? Which approach do we need to use? Student-centered or teacher-centered approach?
Student teacher. Let's a student.
Yes, student-centered strategies. Student-centered. So go to Google and ask student-centered strategies to teach grammar. And then you will find some options. You will find task-based learning, mentor sentences, gamification, personalization, inductive, implicit teaching, etc. Okay? So remember, we are not using teaching-centered grammar strategies, but student-centered grammar strategies. Explanation, no longer use. Okay, you need to ask your students questions and they will teach you what they learned. Okay? All right, so do we have any questions about our session today? Any questions about how to teach grammar, vocabulary? No questions? Okay, I'm gonna ask you to do the following part, which is you're gonna form groups of 5 to 7 students. You use your notes from the video and from the article, how to teach grammar and how to teach vocabulary. Then you use the group rubric. Do you remember the rubric? Do you remember the rubric? This rubric, do you remember the rubric? No, you don't remember? No se acuerda de esta rúbrica. You don't remember the rubric. Yes, so you,
Hacemos class in class.
yes, every classes, we need to memorize the rubric. So you need to use the rubric and you need to do this. You're gonna prepare a demonstration class integrating grammar and vocabulary with high engagement, different structures for adolescents and adults. Student-centered, not teacher-centered, with roles assigned. Include collaborative lesson plan. Do you remember the lesson plan format? Yes, the lesson plan format. Do you remember?
Yes, teacher. A
Very
question.
good. Yes.
En la parte de discapacidades, ¿también se usa lo que está en el currículo o ya solo se pondría lo que se va a trabajar con ellos?
From the curriculum. Everything comes from the curriculum. Yes.
Es que no sé en qué parte está eso porque solo encontré las de inglés, pero parece
It's
completo.
it's the same performance criteria, the same evaluation criteria, but you modify it only if the student has a third degree special need. Yes, it's the only way you can modify. But for now, remember, you need the lesson plan, you need the PPP execution with cooperation, you need digital, physical materials, and clear group performance. Guys, you're not gonna do it in class, but you're gonna record a video now, okay? So you're gonna find this session 11, teaching grammar and vocabulary. You need to send me the link or the video. What do you need to send?
The
link.
link.
The link.
The link. Thank you. Not the video, only the link. Thank you. Yes, Evelyn, what's your question?
The concept checking questions, it is an instrument or a technique from
The what?
evaluate the class.
The what? Sorry, repeat.
Concept checking questions, it is an instrument or a technique? It's an instrument.
That will be a technique. Questions are techniques. Rubric.
Concept. The concept taking questions, it is an instrument or is a technique?
Okay, let me write it down here. Concept comprehension, or we also call them checking comprehension questions. They are a technique. And your instrument can be the questionnaire that you use for this technique, the questions themselves. For example, this would be my instrument, the question. Okay? And the technique is what I'm using. Okay? What am I using? Comprehension checking questions. What is the instrument? The questionnaire. Okay? Okay, remember this. The technique is your theory, and the instrument is what you need for. The instrument is usually paper or something that you need to see and evaluate. Okay? For example, an instrument is a rubric, a questionnaire, a checklist. Okay? Does it make sense for you? A little? Don't worry, don't worry. You will learn it as you progress. This is not something that you learn from day to day. And actually, you should have learned this in praxis. Praxis? Okay? But no problem. We'll review more about that. Okay, guys, look. You have about... Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna take attendance one more time and see if somebody else have joined our class. Then we're going to have until 7:30 to record this video and
Me, please.
upload the link on the Google Classroom. Okay, Consa Mónica. Consa del Peso.
Present.
Consa del Peso.
Present, teacher.
I'm sorry, your volume is too low. Are you here? Consa or del Peso? Who said present?
Consa, teacher. Consa.
Okay. Parra.
Teacher, I'm present. You can hear me?
Yes, I can. Sánchez Juan.
I'm here, teacher.
Okay, and Topanta.
Present.
Tumbaco. Tumbaco. Okay. I think most of you are present. Now, let me split you up in groups. Once you have your groups, remember, you need to disconnect, create your own Zoom meeting, and record your video, okay? What do you need to do first? Join your group. Then, disconnect and record your video. Are you ready?
Very.
Okay, very good. Remember that you won't see me again because you'll have to work until 7:30. In the video, in the demo class, you should be able to show that you learned from the video and from the article, okay? Teaching grammar and teaching vocabulary. That is the topic of this demo class. Thank you, everybody.